Smoldering soot is all that is left of some Collier County homes right now. A massive fire destroyed several homes, leaving families with nothing but memories to move on.
She basically just met us at the restaurant and said, "I have the worst news. You know, your house is gone."
Now that evacuations are lifted, thousands returned home to their flame-scorched land, hoping to find their homes still standing. Right now, Southwest Florida is on fire. Fire crews are still focused on these fires. All have burned more than 100 acres or more. The governor issued a state of emergency last week. The 30th Avenue fire in Collier County is now 65% contained and is more than 7,000 acres. The Cowbell fire is nearing 22,000 acres, but it is 75% contained. And another fire, the Lehigh Acres fire, has burned 400 acres. It is now 100% contained. Wink News has complete team coverage of the fire emergency in Southwest Florida. Wink News reporter Adam Wright is in Lehigh Acres, where a rapidly moving fire quickly destroyed 4 homes. Both Nicole Papageorge and Jessica Alpern are live in Collier County, where fire crews are working to contain the massive fire that forced thousands from their homes on Friday.
Just today, a couple returned to a home reduced to rubble. They were gone when officials ordered the evacuations. They built their home on Kearney Avenue, right in the middle of the evacuation square closest to the flames. That's where we find Wink News reporter Jessica Alpern live on the scene. And Jessica, you were with that family when they returned today.
That's right, and walking along this charred and burned fence, it's hard to imagine that isn't the worst of what happened here. Somehow, this home is still standing, but what we're about to show you is bizarre. That fire seemed to have circled this property, and the daughter and son-in-law living in the home behind it weren't as lucky.
Your heart just drops. It's like everything you work for is just, it's gone.
Lindsay and Tony Rotondo just arrived in Orlando when they got word of the mandatory evacuations in Collier County. What's left of their home on Kearney Avenue sits just a couple hundred feet from their parents and grandparents.
Our house didn't stand a chance based on the way that the fire came.
The fire took out their home, a shed and storage area next to their parents' house, the entire front fence, and charred the woods on the other side.
Just realizing the enormity of the loss. It just is overwhelming.
The Rotondos took the trip to Orlando to celebrate an anniversary, a decision that wasn't easy with Tony's mother battling health problems.
About a couple weeks ago, my mom, heart stopped.
Tony says his mom started getting better and they wanted to take some time away.
Things were starting to improve, and you know, at that point, we kind of looked at each other like we need a break. So we decided to go ahead with the trip.
But now they are returning home to this mess, the loss of everything they own and countless memories. They too will have to begin the process of recovering.
The first day hasn't even started. It's like,
no,
you're still in shock, you know?
And Tony and Lindsay tell me that fortunately they'll be able to stay here with their parents and grandparents in the meantime. Now, in talking with the two of these people, they're two of the most positive individuals I've ever spoken with, even with all that they're going through. Now, of course, they do have a 4-year-old son who they say they haven't been able to tell that his room, his favorite toys, and all his belongings are gone. Live in Collier County, Jessica Alpern, Wink News now.
Oh, that'll be a difficult conversation. All right, thank you, Jessica.